Greetings all, Frog here, let's play some Factorio. So I have no idea what's going on because it's been so long since I've played. It's been way before Origins, it's been well over a week. I was really far ahead because of the 2 trips I did basically right in a row. And I've got some notes, and my notes says solar power. Well, if you look down at our solar power, which I'm not close enough to, but you'll see 252 solar panels. Right? So 252 solar panels, that means that I can have 15 megawatts of power just from my solar panels. Now my 42 steam engines is 20 megawatts. I'm starting to, as daylight comes in, I don't need these. Why the accumulators aren't being used, I don't know. I feel like maybe I forgot to hook them up or something. So I'm going to have to check into that because they didn't drain at all overnight, which they should have. Like, these should not have had to turn on. We should have been able to just run on accumulator capacity for a while. I think I need more of them, but it's a start, right? So note number 2 was main bus. Well, I know I'm doing that circuit outpost, so I feel like I need to get more in the way of the circuit outpost to make things work. So I'm going to definitely check on that. Of course, robots, more ore, we need all those things. Radar, that's kind of secondary as I go through. And then circumnavigate the lake. So those are my priorities. What we're going to do is we're going to first off figure out why the accumulators were not on the grid. Like, why did they not turn on overnight? They're connected. They're charged. Are they not going to turn on because I have the steam engines? Is that some new priority I'm not aware of? Could be. Well, I don't think I want to switch off my steam engines until it's time. Although if we look, we've got plenty of fuel now, so that's a good thing. These things are all full. They're not even running. I think we might be able to turn off the ore coming through to the steam engines. I think it's time to start dismantling the steam engine arrays. I want to upgrade the smelting as well to go electric, but obviously that would require more power. It requires modules, which means I need circuits. So we'll get to those circuits eventually. I'm just kind of doing a little check-in, a little look-see. What's going on, see what's backed up. Most everything is backed up right now, which is good. Supplies are basically okay. I don't feel like I need more. I don't need those 2 pieces of wood, though. Let's put them into the chest down here. You can go in there. Do I need some basics? I don't need any. Well, I need some more of the advanced type of inserters. So let's build those. I don't know, 50 of those. We'll build all the rest of those. And then we'll just pick up some inserters from our inserter place. I have how much belt? 200 and some. That's probably enough. I need more fast belt though. So what needs that? Gears. We'll just make all the rest of those, and then we'll pick up some more belt. We'll pick up some gears too. I've got a buffer of that going on here. So I don't know, 2 stacks of gears probably. Wow, that's a huge buffer of gears. I didn't realize I left that one unchecked. So we're not going to need gears for a long, long time. We might as well pick that one up too, I guess. And we'll just make a bunch more of these. That's enough of those, I think. Just to have some around, and then we still can have another 100 gears. Oh, not all of them. No. You go in here. Can I? No, of course not. Ugh, so inconvenient. That's what happens when you click the wrong button. Don't click the wrong button. Well, here's what I can do, right? Put them all in there. Cut it off to 200. And just give me the stack. Well, give me half of them. That's better than what I wanted. You go in here. Go in here. I have clearly forgotten how to move. It's been so long since I've played this. Stacks around. It's very, very frustrating. But I only need 2 stacks iron gear wheels. We can get back for more later. I'll get more plate and everything too as well. So I've got plenty of those. Do I want some more underground belt? Yeah, probably. Which I can make 5 of them, so we'll make them. And iron is our limiting factor for everything else. That's fine. Steel for this case, yeah. So we'll pick up some steel. We'll pick up some iron. Are we running out of oil stuff here? Well, it looks like it. We have to check out what's going on with oil. Might need to tap some more resources there. I have no steel buffer, which I find to be interesting. I wonder what we're making that requires all of that steel. That is not even connected. So, can you even make what I need you to make? No. How did the power get off of this? Well, let's get rid of this and put some better power in. No idea how that happened. So, science has been shut down for a while. I don't know when that happened, but probably not great. Accumulators, how are these doing? I probably have 100 of them. Yep, give me all the accumulators because we're going to go down and set up some more. I'm okay with the solar panels. I don't feel like I need to make any more right now. I'd love to make electric engine units, but that involves bringing lubricant down here. Pipes are fine. I don't really worry about that. Let's just be the science fairy here. That's F-E-R-R-Y. Because I have never, ever built any robots, although the logistics network is in place. Oh, we have a ton of these. Oh, wrong way. That's much better. What are we doing? Combat robotics. What's holding back combat robotics? Is this? It is. Curses. Okay, well, we can handle that later. All of our circuits are going. This is great for science, blah, blah, blah. And circuits are coming all the way up here because solar panels. That's fine. So we'll leave these things making what they're making. I'm not worried about that. Sulfuric acid is plenty fine. We're making these again, which is good. There's no buffer of green, but that's fine. I don't really use them as much as I probably should. Give me all that steel. That's not enough. So give me all of that steel. And that's enough now. I have no splitters, which I find to be odd. So let's go get some iron and some copper. And then the resupply will be done, and we'll be able to actually go do stuff. So, how much is there? Well, I don't want all of that. So let's just go in there. Give me... If I hit that, I get all of them. If I hit that, I get half of all of them. I want this. Yep, there we go. Cool. Figured it out. Bully. I'll take five stacks of that, and just give me another 2 stacks of that to make up for it. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. Happy with that. My steam engines are running again overnight. Again, the accumulators are not being drained. It must go solar panels, then steam engines, and then accumulators, which is kind of annoying. I wish it went in the other direction. I really wish that the accumulators went first. So I might just have to consider that. Clearly, though, I mean, I'm only producing 7 megawatts. It was 9 at one point, so I really only need 2 columns of steam engines at this point. So I'm going to start deconstructing one of the columns of steam engines because they are unnecessary. Okay. My steam engines are still fine. I'm not really worried about that. And then we'll just disconnect all of this. No, let's disconnect. Let's be smart about this. Let's not disconnect that first off. And then let's be smart about this. We'll get rid of the inserters first. And then we'll get rid of all this. So at this point, I think we can make the switch to solar. What I will do, though, is put some of these components into active provider chests. So that way... Are you out? You're out. I'll put them into electric miner chests. Or electric miner chests. I'll put them into... provider chests to make things go. Why are you here? Yeah, I thought you were completely unnecessary. Okay, so do I just need... Are you where the accumulators are? Nothing is on you but lights. I find that to be interesting. Did I shut down the whole factory? That was my link between the 2 factories. Okay. So be it. Look at how close that is. It's disgusting. Alright, now the factories are linked back together, and my solar panels are doing what they need to do. Good. And I've got 15 megawatts of solar panels, so there should be plenty. There's really no need for the steam engines to be operating. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the top line. Just to give us some more space up here. Alright. Grab all this. And once I take up these, and I will deposit that into the reinserter box to re-inject it, since it is empty. Because I don't need to carry any of that on me. Are you out? You're out. Alright. Still got a little bit more in there, but that's fine. Alrighty. So, it's giving me just a smidge more space. We have to keep the power lines in. This will allow me to move the radar back to where I really want it, but I think I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. And now let's go put in some more accumulators and see if I can't get it to where we'll need to use them overnight. It's not like that's the goal, but, you know. It is wicked hot in here tonight. I don't know what's up with that. It's very frustrating. Alright, accumulators. Here we go. Not there. Oh man, this is going to be annoying. Is there some sort of lag going on here that I can't get them where I want them to be? What's going on here? I don't know. This is probably bad placement. Out of Factorio practice. Alright. How many of these do I have to place down? 63 more? That's great. That's good. I turned the air on because we had the windows open. It was very lovely here. It's getting down in the 60s overnight, and the high was only in the mid to upper 70s. Well, today I started boiling in the office. I mean, it was hot. And turns out that's because it was 80 degrees downstairs, and the office is on the second floor, and there was no air conditioning, so it was a little warm. A little warm. Alright, so now I have tons of accumulators. Capacity of, I probably just doubled it, so probably 1,000 megajoules. I'm not sure how that really goes through. I still needed my steam engines overnight, so I could use more solar panels. Maybe? I mean, why doesn't it use the accumulators? That's very, very frustrating for me. I've got a gigajoule now of energy. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. Let's do some of these. Let's do some of these. Some of these. So I need more of those. That kind of gets me there. Another of those. Some more of those. And I'll do some more of those. And no, let's not do those because I don't want to do. I don't want to build all those gears. That's silly. All right, but at least we can get that going. So let us go over to circuits. Let's make some more circuits to the circuit outpost. I've got oil down here. Is it worth tapping? I probably do this every time. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember these numbers. It's not really worth tapping. If I had robots, it would. I just put it down in the network and be done with it. You're not out. Are you out? No. You're not out. You're not out. Alright. I should really think about switching to electric at some point. Do I have a spare train? No, I do not, because I've got a coal depot. Right. I hope that's working. Let's get a little away from the tracks. I'd rather not get smushed. I have quite a number of materials on me. Get through all these trees. Go south of the tracks. Alright. I don't think anything's coming through. Ooh, stuff's coming through there. Alright, I have no outposts here yet because I'm not bringing in raw materials because I don't need to bring in raw materials because I have a ton of raw materials. They are backed up. I do recall this. My buffers are probably full to overflowing. I'm only using wooden chests, and that's on purpose. So 1,600 is the most it can do, but they're probably all full. If I recall, I have 20 of them, so that's 32,000 iron and 32,000 copper. That's plenty to do what I need to do. So what I need to do is just start doing it. So I've got the main bus set up to go over here. I really want to center that. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of this. I'm going to have... well, I did that to give myself more space, right? Yep, that's why it's so far up, but I still want to center it. So this will be copper. That's going to be copper. And then we'll go 4 over, and that's going to be that. So does that look centered? Close. I'm going to move it 1 over. It's really nitpicky, but it's my show. And I'm going to be nitpicky. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Alright. So I can get rid of all this. Alright, so this is where it's all going to go. This is where the magic will happen. So let's build out. Oh. Build down some here. We're going to go this way. Too far for that. Okay, fine. No worries. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. It's close. Should have left it where it was. But it's close. Alrighty. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Come on. That and that. And in retrospect, I probably should have gone straight and did the turn up here, but I didn't. So, you know, life goes on. And now we have the bus. Woohoo! Yay! So now that we have a main bus... Oh, I'm out. Huh? Alright. That's fine. Now that I have a main bus, what we're going to do is create our circuit... Whoops. Excuse me. Excuse me. We're going to create our circuit base. So we're not going to put anything south of here. This is as far south as we'll go. But we want to start creating a circuit base. And there is so much room over here, and it's north of this copper deposit, which I assume was my intention. And if not, hey, nice accidental planning. But we are going to move off this way. So we're going to create our system here of creating things. And we're just going to go... I'm going to do 2 sets, I think, for this for now. I feel like that's not right, because it's not right. We're going to do that, and then that, and then... Did I do 7? I did. That's funny. Calling me funny? Is that funny ha-ha? Funny ho-ho? No, Johnny, I didn't say funny. No, I think he knows what he said. You're gonna come and embarrass me in front of my friends? Okay. So we're gonna do this. All the way down. And this. Something has gone awry. I have forgotten the setup for these. That's really bad. Because I know we go 3 and 3, that's for sure. But I feel like there's only 2 outputs on each. Alright, let me look at this again. I'm going to go vertical just so I can see things here. That's not it. There's no way that's it. Is it? It seems too far. That's not it. Yeah, I think it's just that. It's just that. Okay. Alright. I need robots so I can handle all this stuff automatically. Alright, sorry about that confusion. Holy smokes. It's been some time since I've actually been constructing this stuff. Wild. Alright. Put that down there. And go here. And hopefully 1 substation should be able to cover most of this. I have 13 of them available. And it does. It covers almost everything. So we put a substation in the middle of that. Then I just have to do that little outlier. And then we'll put another substation. How far do you cover? Well, we'll put one like this to connect. No, because that'll be too low. Nah, I like the substation. We're definitely going to go substation. So we put a substation in here. That covers most of what we want to do. We're going to have to cover the outsides anyway, but so be it. So if we do that, this is going to be the copper coming in, which is too low. I need to go one higher for the whole thing. Well, that's unfortunate. We're at the end of the video, though, so what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm just going to bump this up by 1 and set it up. That's all I'm going to do off camera, and then we'll be right back in it. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It was a little bit of getting back used to the factory, but I'm going to record now with a more normal schedule, just 3 or 4 videos a day rather than going an entire week and a half without recording. So, and obviously I need to learn to take better notes because that didn't quite do it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything in the future. And until next time, cheers.